Do you remember the Lord of Wolves, Prometheus lens, or the Mida multi-tool? If you are a long-time player of Destiny 2, of course you do. These weapons created some of the most oppressive and lopsided weapon metas in the Crucible's history. And because I'm the villain of D2's content creation multiverse, today I will show you how to cause emotional damage to the fragile self-esteems of your Crucible enemies. Let's begin. Today we'll take 5 builds suggested from YouTube comment section, Discord, and my live stream and rate them based on their offense, defense, versatility, survivability, speed, and consistency. And because any Tommy Two Thumbs can slap the meta on and have a powerful build, I will also rate them based on their flavor and viability. If you want a chance to get featured in a video, make sure you're subscribed and leave a build in the comments down below. Back in the days of old, Bungie was drunk one night and said, "What if we made this laser beam approximately do 1 fuck ton of damage?"
Bungie, no!
While the Prometheus lens will never achieve that height of unreasonable levels of scientifically diagnosed BS, it still has an interesting quality to it. Technically speaking, the Prometheus lens deals burn damage. This means that the hunters can use it to proc middle tree gunslingers, or blade barrage for you Sigma types, to proc its passive regen for its dodge. Effectively, this can completely negate the neutering Bungie did to hunters' dodge. But that alone is only like Microsoft buying Activision level of evil, and we want PS5 scalpers level of evil. Run these with the completely swept under the rug buffed bombardiers for 100% free dodge energy on hits, or your money back guaranteed, on top of the extra damage you're going to be dealing. You can also run the incendiary grenades for even more dodge spamming explosive goodness. The melee is the biggest drawback to the subclass. It feels like it could use a bit of a rework to make this more lethal, or at least consistent, but this is the second fastest charging super in the game, so I guess I can't complain too much. Despite my utter visceral hatred of trace rifles in PvP, this one gets a bit of a pass for how amazingly flavorful it is. Offense 5, defense 7, versatility 4, survivability 6, speed 6, consistency 8, flavor. We're starting out strong here with an S tier on the flavor and viability B-. I am pretty damn pissed that Thermoclastic Bloom works in PvP. Not because I think it's broken, though that might be a question. Not because Cool Guy found it first, but because on paper it shouldn't work, because the mod specifically denotes combatants. One day, we will live in a world where perk wording is logically consistent across PvP and PvE, but today is not that day. I shouldn't need to tell you that this build slaps, or rather, knees. Not only do shoulder charge abilities like Hammer Strike move faster and grant higher consistency, with Thermoclastic Bloom you also get a free Orb of Light on a melee kill, and there are some devilish things you can do with that. I wish I had more time to really tweak and perfect this build because I was on live stream, so the content had to, keep rolling. If you're looking to take this build and stretch it a bit further with perhaps even more sauce, give this a whirl with the Wave Splitter and let me know if it works for you. In the meantime, have a field day cosplaying as Captain Falcon, sticking your knee in the ear canals of every unsuspecting Guardian you have the pleasure of meeting, and drive your double buffed Monte Carlo into the next Guardian to refresh your kneecap of justice all over again. Remember kids, it's not collateral damage, it's called doing the right thing. Offense 8, defense 6, versatility 6, survivability 5, speed 7, consistency 8, flavor, we're going for the double, S, and viability A. Arguably this should be higher, but I think more fine-tuning will be required. I think you can still get shotgunned when you're trying to do shoulder charge business just a little bit too easy, as well as damn stasis. I swear everybody on the enemy team was running stasis and it kept being a big pain in my ass. So, when I live stream, I sometimes allow viewers to mess with my chances of success for money. Yes, I am basically a monkey that they can poke with a stick and shout dance. These rules this time are a combination of both live stream and my Patreon. By the way, if you want to make the monkey do the funny and support my emotional damage, check the link down below as well as in the pinned comment for our Patreon. It helps us out a lot, puts burritos on the table. This time around, the shared singular brain cell thought it would be funny to invert my controls and make me walk backwards everywhere. Faith. Yeah, let me take my 4th Horseman build, walking backwards with fully inverted controls. I'm sure this will be fine. Yeah, it was basically my turn to take the emotional damage. Here we go! Piling the SS stupid, because now we're gonna suffer the whole time. Don't push me out! No! No, don't give it to me. Holy crap. Okay, there's a kill. I'm coming for that ass. They come through this door. Oh man, are they gonna regret it. Let me. Here we go. We got a kill. Let's go. I'm getting 5 kills, Luxio. Fuck you. Oh, we are so dead. Amos says take the wheel. I got one. No.
How is somebody below you? I don't get it.
Don't question my skills. I was only able to get 4 kills, and it was only because the other people in the lobby felt sorry for me. It was pathetic, really. I don't think it's worth rating a build that only caused trauma, just all around, even for the people watching, so let's just stuff those emotions and keep rolling. So the Mida multi-tool is my most used weapon in Destiny 2, so I admit I'm a little bit biased. What a wild ride this gun has been on in the history of Destiny 2, from the most used, most overpowered gun in the game to basically never touched to kinda making a comeback. I ran this build on Top Tree Night Stalker, which with the Witch Queen will get a bunch of new changes that could make the double down speed buffs from the subclass and the weapon's lightweight bonus even more effective. Despite the increased popularity of lightweight SMGs, I'm surprised the Mida mini tool doesn't get touched. The thing is a laser beam, and it has kill clip and hipfire grip. I know hipfire grip might not be the best, but Bungie continues to buff this thing and it makes it really consistent. Its pairing with the Mida makes this even more deadly, as each weapon covers the other weapon's weakness incredibly well. For my exotic armor, I was just running Graviton Forfeit just to make sure my quota of people calling me bad for using things they don't like got fulfilled for the month. This build's greatest weakness is its lack of immediate shutdown tools, but if you're good at avoiding the traps of shotgun rushers, snipers, fusions, you could do a lot worse than this. Offense 5, defense 8, versatility 6, survivability 5, speed 6, consistency 7, flavor B+, viability B+. Solid, all around, pretty defensive. Another absolutely historic weapon is the Fighting Lion. Not, of course, because the weapon is good, although the cult of Fighting Lion mains would disagree, but because the weapon is so damn fun. This weapon was actually a build constructed by the Hive Mind of Livestream Chat, and they thought it would be pertinent to double down on the Fighting Lion's explosive memes and grant me the protection of Bungie's shaky netcode in the Antaeus wards and a second grenade launcher. Running this with an extra slide distance stasis titan meant I could not only be tanky, but also annoyingly slippery, much to the dismay of my enemies. I started the game with low expectations, but ended up actually having a hell of a lot of success. Maybe those primary ammo grenade launching wielding fanatics are onto something. Offense 6, defense 7, versatility 4, survivability 7, speed 7, consistency 5, flavor A, viability C+. It's pretty damn fun and way more effective than I anticipated this being, but it's still double grenade launcher at the end of the day. Remember that time Bungie gave Lord of Wolves enough damage and range to cut a Boeing 757 out of the air with just 2 bursts? Well, if you're looking to trigger the collective PTSD of the survivors of that meta, look no further than Lunafaction boots. With this combo, you will more than double the range of the Lord of Wolves, and with the arguably rising meta of Middletree Dawnblade, you are well equipped for any situation, as well as having your abilities on cooldown pretty much all the time. I felt bad at first for what I was doing, but then somebody on the other lobby was also running this gun, so that feeling quickly dissipated. I ran this with a snapshot multi-kill clip Night Watch for a long-range coverage option, and it worked out pretty well. I guarantee this would be easier to map people with if I had the precision control of mouse and keyboard. The only serious drawback is that you are pretty much immobile when trying to get that 30-somewhat meter burst kill, but not a lot can get close enough to you to, cause damage or kill you. So entrench away, my friend. Offense 6, defense 9, versatility 7, survivability 7, speed 3. Some of the lowest speeds we've seen on this channel. Consistency 6, flavor A+, viability A-. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Feel free to stop by our Discord if you'd like to get into a lobby that doesn't require you to run the best stuff in order to have fun. And make sure you check out our Patreon if this is something that's interesting to you. Oh, and by the way, we're starting to take clips from our Spicy Clip channel in our Discord and putting them at the end of the video so you guys can enjoy them, and it gets people's names out a little bit more, so feel free to drop those in there. But in the meantime,
this is Eggnog Valkyrie. Bless your faces and deuces.
That's 2.